welcome to the press conference of the coach of Switzerland, Murat Yakin. Please ask your questions in English, French, German, and Italian. Simultaneous interpretation in those languages is available. Please raise your hand, state your name and media organization in order to take the floor. Thank you.
Thomas Schifferle, Tagesanzeiger. Murat, so nach ein paar Minuten nach dem Schluss.
Murat, a few minutes after the end of a lost penalty shootout, what are your feelings? What hurts the most after such a defeat?
Natürlich gewaltig, wenn man so einen Aufwand betreibt und gut drauf ist.
Of course, it hurts a lot when you make so many efforts, when you see the chances that we had. I'm very sad for the lads and also for the nation that after such a performance, we have to leave the tournament. Of course, the penalty shootout is also a question of luck, but we were quite well into the match. We didn't allow too many things. There was only this one situation where we didn't defend very well. Of course, Saka benefited of this to draw. But nonetheless, we created our own good chances, stayed well into the match. And after 120 minutes with such a performance where we showed that we didn't deserve the knockout, I'm really sad for the players. So that's the biggest sadness. But on the other hand, we can be really proud about our tournament until the end, from the first minute to the end, how we stood as one, also the joy we gave to the nation. This is something that leaves a very positive feeling within me.
Hello, Mr. Yakin. Sebastian Stanbury from Mediano in Denmark. Switzerland has a national team that always progresses from the group stage, but seems to always go out in the round of 16 or the quarterfinals. What does your team, your country need to progress to the next level?
Also, wir haben ja gesehen, welchen Fußball wir gezeigt haben gegen große.
Well, we've seen the football that we showed against the big teams that we don't need to hide anymore. I think at the end, it's not due to the fact that we got eliminated due to the fact that it wasn't enough. Today we had our chances, but penalty shootout is a question of luck. Everybody took on his responsibility. Manu came right away to me and said he wants to be the first, and that's how you live football also. You give responsibility to your players, and you can't be angry at them afterwards towards such players who played a fantastic tournament, especially Manu, who today was the only one who failed his shot. He played an excellent tournament. I think it was very possible that we caused many problems for big teams, and now we are eliminated, unfortunately, in a penalty shootout. So we don't have to let our heads down or reproach ourselves anything. As England, we as well would have deserved to qualify for the next round. But this is what is beautiful and what is hurtful also in sports, that you have winners and losers. And unfortunately, today we are not part of the winning team.
Hi, it's Steve from AP. You mentioned Manuel Akanji. How is he after the match? And what do you say to a player like after missing the crucial penalty in a shootout like that? What can you say to him?
Ja, so viele trostende Worte bringen in dem Moment nichts viel.
Well, there's not many words of solace. It doesn't matter, no. I said thank you to him for his performance and also how he led the team, how he performed. This was really on the highest level, the level you're used to know from him. And eventually, no words of solace can help him. Of course, there's deep emptiness, deep sadness, but this is the kind of sadness where everybody individual has to work through it. but nonetheless, we can be proud of ourselves, how we showed up, not only our style of play, but also the inner life in the team, the staff, the players, all the players who were on the bench. It wasn't easy for them when they didn't play during 6 weeks. So all in all, it was a very successful campaign. And I think we delivered a lot of joy to our fans here in the stadium and at home. Eventually, we are eliminated and it hurts. But in a few days, I'm sure it will be better.
Bravo pour la performance globale. Meine Frage, wer war als 5. Elfmeterschütze geplant?
My question is, who was planned as a 5th shooter? Sierro.
Letzte Woche trainiert.
It was Vincent Sierro. We trained it twice this week. As we knew, we're heading into the playoffs. And we saw that a few players were really sure of scoring a penalty. Manuel also, normally. And yeah, the 5th would have been Sierro.
Beyond being sorry about this result, would you like to stay head coach of the Swiss team?
Kommt nix. Was ist?
Also, wenn du die Leistung anschaust, also motiviert dich das oder hättest du Lust, mit der Mannschaft weiterzufahren?
Also, wenn man jetzt die Spiele gesehen hat, wie wir gespielt haben, diese Balance zwischen defensiv, offensiv.
Seeing the players, how we played, this balance between offensive and defensive players who went above themselves. So we won against Italy, almost against Germany. This match today, we are eliminated without a defeat, a real defeat. So from my side, it's a joy to work with the lads. I was really proud during those 6 weeks to be on the pitch every day, to teach them new ideas that they also brought onto the pitch. So it was really a pleasure to watch the lads on the pitch, and then we will see what the future holds up.
Igor Rebener, Sport Express. Mr. Yakin, first of all, thank you for a great performance the tournament. And I didn't see the details of the draw before penalties, so could you explain one thing? It's known that the statistics is that more chances to win the penalty series has the team who shoots first. So how it was possible that at the same time both advantages had your opponent? They shoot first and they shoot in front of their crowd of English fans. So could you explain how it all happened?
Ja, zuerst natürlich die Platzwahl.
Well, first of all, the draw for the side was against us, and then the first shooter, you always try to have that one person who wants to go in front. You always want to have that one. So first of all, we didn't manage to do that today in front of the opponent's supporters, and we missed our first shot. So this is unusual for sure. Especially as Manuel is very secure normally in penalties, very good. But in the end, we lost the penalty shootout like that. This is football. But we had chances before that to decide the match, to close the match. This is probably a little bit more bothersome for me than getting eliminated in a knockout. Murat, one question. Granit was injured. He had a rupture, a muscular rupture. Can you describe a little bit how it was during the week? Because he showed an excellent performance today. Yeah, not only today, already in the game against Italy, he got injured quite early. He continued to play with while he was hurt, so he couldn't train 100% this week. For me, it's a miracle that he could be in the pitch today. It shows, it tells of his character and his will, that he was a leader again for the whole team throughout the whole match until the end. You could see in certain moments that he wasn't able to play those long passes, long passes. Of course, he was part of the final training yesterday, but he wasn't at 100% of his fitness. Nonetheless, a huge compliment to his will, how he led the team today despite his injury.
Murat, you mentioned the goal by Saka that led to England winning the game in the very end. This was not the first time that we've had problems on that side with Ebisher defending. So why did you not change anything on that side? Because we had been the best team on the pitch. So why didn't you change anything before the goal?
Also wir hatten ja das Spiel im Griff und auch Saka.
Well, we had control over the match, and also Saka, we controlled him all the time. It was their rotation that Steven Suber was pulled away from the middle, that he could go into this space. Until then, the team made a really great job, didn't allow one chance, and then the shot was also a little bit hidden, so Yann couldn't see it 100%. On the long post, the goal is getting bigger and bigger, and we didn't defend it cleverly. That was the only option, actually, the only possibility that we gave the opponent to shoot. Of course, we knew about their strengths. We controlled everything. Unfortunately, there was this one situation which led to us conceding this one goal, which we didn't defend 100% perfectly.
Martin Apostel von Sport.de. Hallo Murat, Gratulation zu einem starken Turnier.
Hello Murat, congratulations for a strong tournament. It was already mentioned, Switzerland normally a sure bet for the elimination round. This second Euro now is a little bit mixed feelings. You said it already, at level with Germany, with England. The Swiss football now, if you want to say a resume about after this tournament, you're living in the Alps, a country of winter sports, but can you say that Swiss football has now arrived at the top of world football? Well, before the tournament, there were even some people who said that we were the favorites. Even in this game against England, some said we are the favorite, but we will never be the favorite. It can be in certain moments that we will look like one, that we will be very good if everybody pulls everything out of themselves. But the market value of our team in comparison to the others is massive. We have great players who take on a lot of responsibility, and we need that on all levels. Also, the bench has to be perfect in comparison to big nations. We don't have the same possibilities. But nonetheless, we managed to build up something for us, that we work as a collective with our style of how we play football. That made me really happy, really content, and we see that we have a few young players also who come in now. 3 players who played under 21 last year. And this is one of the nice sides of being a coach, to integrate those young talents, and not only that they not only get the chance to play after the Euro campaign. So we play a good football, a great football. We have great young players, and also the older, more experienced ones who give on their experience. And I'm really proud, really happy, proud of the team, really happy. of this team spirit. Also, everybody who didn't play, they really went along. And these are the things that you plan as a coach, but you can never be sure that it will work 100%. So this campaign was really great from start to finish. And as I said, the chances were there, but unfortunately we couldn't use them.
Murat, du hast gesagt, es ist schwierig, Manuel Akanji zu trösten.
Murat, you said it's difficult to console Manuel Akanji. Nonetheless, he's leaving the tournament with this image of the missed penalty. You, with your experience, how can you ban this demon from his mind?
Ich glaube, das muss am Schluss jeder irgendwo auch für sich.
I think eventually any person has to go through those experiences for themselves. There is no good advice for this. Everybody knows themselves. And eventually, the beautiful thing is it's only a football game. On one hand, the football is giving us so much in life, you can never pay it back. It's incredible, but these moments are part of the business. It is a missed penalty.
Nicht groß daran.
And now he doesn't need to be bothered anymore about it. When you see how he played, the responsibility he carried on his shoulders, he can be very, very proud about his performance. Hello, Murat. Congratulations for the tournament. Granit Xhaka congratulated a lot in the mixed zone. Now, speaking about your future, which factors are the most important for you for the future decision? Well, right after the game, to have a clear mind, to speak about those things is not easy.
Auf dieser Europameisterschaft mit den
I was focused 100% on this Euro with all decisions. I was happy with all decisions that were taken. These were the right decisions, and the contract was never a topic. We knew where we had to improve. We knew what were our lessons from the qualifiers and in the preparation. And during this period, it grew even tighter together, and the team puts it on the pitch. This makes me really happy that the players accept what I'm saying, that I am able to work with these types of players. Unfortunately, now the contract has come to an end, but that doesn't mean that there won't be a continuation. I've always signaled that I would be ready, that my priority is the national team. There are no conversations or offers from clubs or whatever. I think I am very respectful that the Swiss Federation gave me this opportunity 3 years ago. And it was a very good start. Maybe there was 1 month where it was really chaotic in the beginning, where we did not have the results. But I was never nervous. I knew what I was capable of. I knew about the work in front of me. And I'm happy when we have conversations next week, and then we'll see if there will be a possible continuation. Okay, thank you all. A little notice. Tomorrow at 12 o'clock at Stuttgart, there will be a last press conference with Murat Yakin, and at 5 p.m. there will be a reception at Zurich at the Europa Square, where we want to thank our fans and all of Switzerland. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.